Hello, Anne.
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Okay, so how are you today, Anne?
I'm fine, thank you.
All right, very good. So, okay, how is the weather today in Vietnam? Is it raining or it's hot?
Yeah, it is hot.
Okay, very good. Because I think that was last night or the other night. It rained very hard in Vietnam. That's why some of my students had a hard time joining the Zoom because of their network problem or the internet connection problem. Okay, well, and for tonight, we're going to have some activities to do, and these are all about reading and writing activities, okay?
Okay.
All right, and before we start, before teacher forgets, okay, wait a minute. Okay, so for tomorrow, and we're going to have a makeup class at 5 in the afternoon, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, because teacher was absent on Monday, right?
Yeah.
So we have to have a makeup class tomorrow at 5 in the afternoon because sometimes your mom forgets when I messaged her, okay? So I just have to tell it right away to you, okay, Anne?
Okay.
Okay, so let's begin.
Okay.
Okay, wait a minute. All right, so this is the first activity. This is about reading and writing. So part number one, and look and write and choose the correct words. Okay, example, this food is usually brown. You can eat or drink it. So the answer is a chocolate. Okay, number one, and
You cook food with sugar to make this. You can eat it with bread and butter. Um, jam.
all right, it's jam. Number two,
This is white or brown, and use it when you make cakes or pasta, for example. Um, flour. Yeah.
it's flour. Number three,
Books and newspapers are made from this. It comes from good paper.
okay, paper. Four,
These big animals lived a long time ago, but now they are extinct. Dinosaurs.
dinosaurs. Number five,
This beautiful yellow metal is very expensive. Gold.
okay, that is correct. That's gold. So number six,
This animal lives in the sea and has got 8 legs. Some people eat it. An octopus.
octopus. Seven,
Mirrors and windows are made from this. You can usually see through it, and it is easy to break it. Glass.
yes. Next one,
You can make this with tomatoes. For example, you don't usually cook it. Salad.
salad. Okay, next one,
These small animals have got 6 legs, and some of them can fly. Insects.
insects. And last one,
Some people have these for a snack with a drink. They're called cookies in some places. Biscuits.
biscuits. Okay, very good. So that is a total of 10 points. Okay, that's great. Okay, let's put a score here. Okay, next one. And so this is part number two. Okay, wait a minute. All right now, and this is part number two. Look and read. So just tell me if it's a yes or a no. Okay, number one, and read and answer, please.
Okay. Number one, a man with a beard is riding a white horse over the bridge. No.
Okay, it's no. Number two.
The only boy in the picture is reading next to a fire. Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Three.
There are a lot of big black bats in the cave. Maybe yes.
It's no. Number four.
A fat cat is sleeping under the tallest tree behind the boy. No.
No. Number five.
A woman who is wearing a long purple dress has fallen from her horse. No.
No. Number six.
It has just rained and there is a rainbow in the sky. No.
No. Number seven.
A woman with a tall hat is walking into the castle with a child. Yes.
It's a yes. Okay, so very good. You just only got one mistake here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 points. Okay, next one. And this is part number five with 5 questions. May has won a competition. She's really talking. She's talking to her mom about it. Read the conversation and choose the best answer. Write letter A to H for each answer. You do not need to use all the letters. There's one example. So, example, May, what was that? The phone? Answers letter C. Yes, it was mom. Okay, number one. And who was it, May?
Um, F. It was a woman from Good Ideas magazine.
I've won a competition.
Mm. E. Well done. That's great.
What have you won?
Um, mm, mm, I don't know the answer.
Are you sure? You can look at it one more time. What have you won?
Maybe letter T. I just think so.
Yeah, it's letter. What did you
G.
say? Letter G. Okay, that's correct. Okay, when is it?
Um, D. We can choose a date in August or September.
Okay, so you're a clever girl, May have never won a competition.
A. That's because you've never done any, mom.
Okay, very good. So therefore you got 5 points. Okay, next one, and so this is part number 4 with 6 questions. So read a story and choose a word from the box. Write the correct word next to numbers 1 to 5. There's one example. Okay, and so start reading now and choose your answer from the box.
Okay. I'm Richard. One day, my friend Tom and I were playing with a ball at the top of the stairs in my house. When Tom fell down them, his arm hurt a lot, so we took him to the hospital. It's broken. The nurse there said, you have to stay here for a few days.
What is it? For a few days.
Is your um it's your left hand. Do you write it with that hand? Left.
Okay.
Tom said, yes, I do. He was very sad. Sad.
Okay, sad.
The next day I visited him. Look, Tom, I brought you my computer. I said, you can use it to send emails to your friends. Uh, emails. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I see that email had S. Yeah.
Yeah, but here it's only email. Okay. So, well, never mind. Continue.
Tom smiled and said, thanks, Richard. That afternoon, Tom used his right hand to write to his friend on the computer. He felt better already. The next day, the doctor told him, you can go home.
Mm-hmm.
When when he went home, all his friends were waiting for him. Waiting.
Waiting.
Um, we had a great party, and we never played ball games in the house again.
Okay. So, very good. And you were able to get 5 points again on this part. Okay. So, now, Anne, what do you think is the best name for the story?
Tom breaks his arm.
Okay, very good. So plus 1 point is 6 points. Okay, now let's move on to part number 5 with 7 questions. And look at the picture and read the story. Write some words to complete the sentences about the story. You can use one, two, three, or four words. So this is about a walk in the mountains. Okay, example. Ben's dog is called Pat. The mountain air was cold, so they all wore gloves and scarves for their walk. Okay, start reading the short story, Anne.
Okay, my name is Ben. On Sunday, Dad drove me, my little sister Helen, and my dog Pat to the mountains. We stopped in a village and put on gloves and scarves because the mountain air was very cold. Helen put her favorite doll in her coat pocket and we started to walk. At midday, we found a lovely, sunny place for lunch. We had sandwiches and lemonade and we looked at the beautiful mountains. After that, we walked into a dark forest. When we came out, we were at the top of the mountain. There were some high rocks there, which we tried to climb, but Dad told us to stop because it was dangerous. Then some bad clouds came over the mountain, and the weather got colder. We started to walk down, and suddenly it started to snow. We went back through the forest, and then Helen said, I've lost my doll. We must go and find it. No, Dad told her. We must get back to the car quickly. Helen cried, but we had to go. After another hour, we arrived in the village. But where was Pat? We called his name, but he didn't come. Then Helen shouted, he found my doll. Pat ran to us with the doll in his mouth. Helen was very happy. Good dog, we all said.
Okay. So question number one, Anne, or sentence number one.
Helen walked with her her favorite door. Door. Door.
Okay.
Um, they stopped and ate sandwiches and drank lemonade for lunch at midday.
Mm-hmm.
After lunch, they went through a, a dark forest and then got to the top of the mountain.
Okay, dark forest. Number 4.
They had to stop climbing up some high rocks because it was too dangerous.
Oh, okay, number 5.
When they were walking down the mountain, it began to snow. Yeah.
Snow. Next one, number 6.
Um, Helen, Helen, Helen cried when she couldn't find her doll. Yeah.
Okay, cried. Number 7.
Helen was happy at the end of the story because Pat found her doll. Yeah.
All right, very good. So, you got a perfect score again of 7 points. Okay, next one. And so for the last part of part number 6, we have 10 questions here. So read the text and choose the right words and write them on the lines. So this is about airports. Example, you can fly to places all over the world from airport. So that is the answer. Okay, and number 1, please.
Planes and helicopters leave and arrive every day.
Mm-hmm.
You often take a plane from an airport when you go to um, maybe another country on holiday for work.
Mm-hmm.
Some people go to airports because they enjoy watching planes there.
Okay, number 4.
You can get to airports by bus, taxi, or car.
Bye. Number 5.
Sometimes you go there to meet friends who are arriving from other places.
Who is correct? Okay, let's continue. Number 6.
In most airports, there are shops, cafes, and toilets. People can buy things before they get on the plane.
Oh, wait a minute. What's your answer, number 6?
Can.
All right, wait a minute. Okay, next one.
These things are usually cheaper in airports than in other shops.
Mm-hmm.
You have to wait in a plane called the departure lounge before you fly. A lot of people work in airports. People have to clean them all the time um, because they are very big and a lot of people use them.
Okay.
You can see pilots there too. There are also policemen and women and mechanics who work on the planes before they fly.
Okay, very good. So you got 10 correct answers here. Okay, next one. So this is the last part. So read the diary and write the missing words. Write one word on each line. Okay, so and this is a diary and then you have to think of the words of the missing words here on the blank. Okay, start reading now.
Okay. Um, Yesterday I went to the zoo with Fred and Mom. It was a wet day, but we enjoyed it. We saw a lot of different animals.
Okay.
For example, elephants, giraffes, dolphins, hippos, kangaroos, and tigers. The best part was the children's zoo. There were pets and cows,
Mm-hmm.
goats. I went to um, mm, maybe
Yes, that's correct.
take a photo of Fred with the goats. When I was doing that, a goat started to eat Fred's rucksack. Goats are always hungry and they um maybe are yeah
Okay.
are always hungry and they eat everything. Fred um doesn't um Fred maybe is maybe not looking
Fred.
now.
What is it? Fred
Maybe is I don't know.
does.
Uh,
Okay. So anyway, that's still good because you got 4 points here. Okay. Anyway, let's continue with the next one. Okay. Oh, okay. So this is the next one. And okay,
okay.
this is test three. So now, and part number one again, look and write and choose the correct word. So, example, these people go to work at an airport and fly high up in the sky. So, the answer is pilots. Number one,
If you take one of these with you, you don't get wet when it rains. Hmm, an umbrella.
an umbrella. Okay, next one,
This person grows plants like potatoes in fields and then sells them to shop. Um, a farmer.
a,
A farmer.
a farmer. Number three,
Lots of people enjoy eating these. They are often round and brown and taste very good. Mm, cookies.
cookies. Okay, number four,
Um, if your hand gets if your hands get dirty, you use it. You use this with some water to clean them. So
soap. Number five,
this is usually made of metal or plastic, and you can use it when your hair is untidy. Um,
mm-hmm.
a comb.
A comb. Next one, number six.
This lives under the water in the sea and has 8 arms. An octopus.
Okay, an octopus. 7.
When you are walking outside at night, this is a good thing to have in your hand because it helps you to see. A flashlight.
Okay, a flashlight. Next one.
These animals can fly. They sometimes live in caves. Bats.
Bat. Okay, number 9.
It is a good idea to go and see these people when you are ill because they can help you to get better. Doctors.
Doctors. Okay, next one.
These are usually round and we put food on them when we have meals. Plates.
Plates. Okay, very good. So this is 10 points. Okay, so now let's proceed to the next part, and this is part number 2. So you just have to tell me if it's a yes or a no. Okay, yeah, yes or no. Okay, number 1.
A person with a curly bird is playing the drums. Um, no.
No, number 2.
The two boys who are holding guitars are wearing scarves.
Mm-hmm.
Um, no.
No, next one.
A girl who's sitting down is waving with her right hand. Um, yes, yeah.
Yes, number 4.
All the lights in the picture are the same color. Yes.
No, all the
Okay.
lights. Okay, next one.
Um, you can see a towel and some drink on the small square table. Um, no, it is not square.
Okay, what is it? It's a
No.
no. Okay, number 6.
The man that's taking a photo has got a striped t-shirt. No.
No. Okay, number 7.
Behind the people who are singing, there is a picture of a castle with a moon in the sky. Yes. Okay.
It's yes. Okay, so now this is part number 3 with 5 questions. Okay, so Harry is asking his mother's friend Katie about her work. What does Katie say? So read the conversation and choose the best answer. Write letter A to H for each answer, and you do not need to use all the letters. Okay, so now let's answer number 1. And so, do you work in an office?
Um, F. Yes. It's the big one in Swan Street. Street. F. Yeah.
Okay, next one. And do you write all day?
Um. B. No. I usually just have to work in the mornings.
Okay, and what do you write about?
Um. G. Sport and things that happen to people.
It sounds very difficult.
H. Sometimes it is and sometimes it's easy.
Where can I read the things that you write?
Um. A. A tape recorder and a dictionary.
Oh, it's letter C, in the newspaper. Wow. Okay, so 4 points here.
Okay.
Okay, next one. And This is part number 4 with 6 questions. So read a story, choose a word from the box, and write the correct word next to numbers 1 to 5. There is one example.
Okay.
Okay, so read. Oh, okay. So now, Anne, start reading now and choose your answer from the box.
Okay. Um, Last year I had 3 very exciting days in the country where the weather is very hot. On the first day, we went to see the pyramids. We tried to climb to the top of one, but it was too high and too difficult.
Oh, what is it? To the
Top.
top. Okay, continue.
The next day, we went for a ride on some camels. That was that was very funny. The camels were very noisy. Mom was was afraid of hers, but I loved sitting on my camel's back. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Um, the man who looked after them was very kind. He took us through the desert to a village where we had dinner inside um, a big, a big tent. Yeah.
A big tent. Okay, continue.
On the third day, we went to a museum and saw some interesting things mm, made of gold, like
Mm-hmm.
very old toys and even some cups and bowls. I will never forget those 3 days. They were very great. Great.
Okay, very good. Okay, wait a minute, Anne. Okay, Anne, so you got a total of 5 points again on this activity. Okay,
Okay.
now what do you think is the best name for that story?
Um, my very best 3 days.
Yes, that's correct. Okay, so now let's proceed to part number 5 with 7 questions. Okay, so look at the picture and read the story. Write some words to complete the sentences about the story. You can use one, two, three, or 4 words. Okay, so the story is about the missing ring. Okay, example. When Robert and his parents went for a walk, his mother lost a ring. Robert's father tried to find the ring on the next morning. Okay, start reading now, Anne.
Robert's mother was very sad. On Saturday, she lost her favorite ring when the family went for a walk in the forest. Robert's dad went back on Sunday morning to try to find it. He looked everywhere but he couldn't see it because the ring was very little. It was dark under the big trees. How about you another silver ring, just like the one you lost? He said to Robert's mom that evening. But I love that one, she answered. On Monday morning, she was still unhappy, so Robert said, let's go for another walk after school. Perhaps we will find your ring if we look again very carefully. Good idea, Robert, she answered. So later that afternoon, they drove back to the forest. They enjoyed walking there. They kicked the leaf with their feet and listened to all the birds in the tree. Suddenly a lovely red spotted butterfly flew out of the tree and down onto the ground in front of them. Look at that, Robert said. When Robert's mom looked through her camera to take a picture, she saw something on the small leaf which was under the butterfly. It was her missing ring. I can't believe it, she said. A, a butterfly has shown us where I dropped my ring. It was a very good end to the day.
Okay, so now question number 1, Anne.
It was too dark in the forest to see the little ring.
Okay, number 2.
The missing ring was made of silver. Yeah.
Silver. Number 3.
On Monday morning, Robert's mom still felt unhappy.
Sad or unhappy. Okay, number 4.
Um, after after school on Monday, Robert and his mother went to the forest again.
After school. Number 5.
They could hear um, the birds in the tree.
What is it?
The birds. Yeah.
The birds. Okay, number 6.
In the forest, a butterfly flew in front of Robert and his mother.
Okay, butterfly. 7.
The missing ring was on the small leaf under the butterfly.
Okay, very good. So therefore you got a total of 7 points. Okay, next one. So this is part number 6 with 10 questions. So read the text and choose the right words and write them on the line. So this is about whales. Most whales today are gray, blue, or white. So the answer is gray. But many, okay, start with but many.
With many thousands of years ago,
Okay, ago.
whales look very different from the whales that we can see today.
That.
Those whales could walk. Um, since then, they have grown bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Um, they they have also lost their legs and they they can't live out of water now.
Can't.
But whales are very different from fish because they need air. There are two kinds of whales. Whales that have teeth and whales that don't have teeth. But 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 all whales can swim very fast. Oh,
Okay, next one. A whale.
a whale moves its tail up and down to push its body through the sea, and some love jumping out of the water too. Moves.
Moves.
Whales sometimes also sing. Their songs are very strange and very loud. Um, no, no, yeah.
No.
No other animal is noisier than a whale. Whales are also the largest and longest animal in the world.
Okay, in the world is the correct word here. Okay, very good, Anne. So 10 points again for you. Okay, so for the last part, Anne, this is part 7 with 5 questions. Read the diary and write the missing words. Okay, so start reading now, Anne.
We went ice skating in town today. I have never done that before. I enjoyed it, but I maybe fell over lots of time. There was music, so we tried to dance maybe on the ice too. It was excellent. I wore my new blue, maybe shoes on my
What is
feet.
it? New
Maybe,
blue socks. Okay.
okay. They are made of wool. Some of my friends, um, 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 maybe in, yeah,
At.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, at the end of the day, we all bought fish and chips because we were very hungry. Then we went home on the bus.
What is it?
Only we were.
We felt or we were. Okay. We felt hungry or we were very hungry. Okay, I will accept it. Okay, so very good. And you got 4 points here. Okay, because this is wrong. Okay, so and this will be all for tonight. So I'm going to see you again tomorrow on our makeup class at 5 in the afternoon. Okay?
Okay,
All right. Good night and see you tomorrow.
goodbye.